So if we were to take a role such as, let's say it's a controller role. It's not CFO, but it's a controller.
Okay.
And they're going to have influence in different parts of the organization. And we feel like we've got the right hiring committee, maybe 6 or 7 people who are very close to this hire. Some might even be team members, future direct reports of this person.
Yep.
I would look at that role definition, and that's a set of like, what are the results that we need this person to deliver? What are the competencies that we need them to exhibit? Really differentiated factors that are going to make this person successful and happy here, and say, what are the clusters of your, like, there's one of these things that's around technical accounting skills. We know the person needs to be deep there. There's probably some team members. There may be an advisor. There may be a CFO who might be the hiring manager who's very well equipped to go deep in those areas. Now, there may be some other stakeholder. There may be sort of a head of sales ops or something like that. That's also a key stakeholder in the controller hire. But that's more of like, hey, there's a few of these items that are around ability to work cross-functionally, ability to help build some process and structure around the financial aspects of how we run the sales organization. Maybe that's the areas that I can go deep. So giving people a specialized role that is, that befits what their expertise and knowledge is can be a great way to make sure we don't have redundant interviews.
Yeah. No, I love that, because when I was on the interview loop for a CIO and our CFO, when I was leading a client management team, my job was to say, Emily, can they explain things to you in a way that you can understand? Because I was not like technically deep in those areas, but they
Yes.
needed that person to be able to explain to a quote unquote normal person what they were talking about. And then also for me to take inputs from what was happening in client management and feed that to them and say, what would you ask me about that? Or what does that mean to you? And
Yeah.
so like real life examples. So I love that, where you don't have to be technically proficient in these areas or a subject matter expert. Sometimes it's just as valuable to say, can this person communicate with others across the organization?
Yes.